How's it going, guys? This is Jason. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. In this episode, we're going to be doing another standard event. And we're going to be using a deck that we used pretty recently already. We're going to be giving another try to mono black Aristocrats made by Forge. I had a great time with this deck a few days ago, and I want to give it another shot. We got to 7 wins with this one, so I want to see if we can... well, I'd be surprised if we did as well again, but I want to see if we at least consistently cover the entry cost of the standard event with this deck. So just to recap, some of the staples of this deck are Midnight Reaper, Gutterbones, and Priest of Forgotten Gods. We got a few of them here. 2 drill bits, interesting. I think we'll keep this because we've got Cauldron Familiar, Midnight Reaper, and drill bits. Actually, all of these are 3 cost and under, so that's pretty good for 2 mana. Let's keep it. Scorch Spitter looks like we're up against a mono black. If we can get our Witch's Oven combo going, then that'll be really good against them because life gain is not what they want us to do. Turn 2, probably drill bit if we can do some attacking. Is he going to attack with everyone? No, he's not. Interesting. Wonder why. If I were him, I would have attacked with everyone, probably. And now we don't have the mana. Well, actually we do. Let's see if he wants to block. Probably not. Yeah, so we did do some damage. Let's do drill bit now and take 2 cards out of his hand. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to get rid of probably Chandra and Torbrand. I don't really care if he has a Chandra's Regulator if we took away his Planeswalker. So let's get rid of that. And let's also get rid of Torbrand. So just like that, we've gained a pretty good card advantage already. And we've got Cavalier of Night coming out, assuming we can continue drawing land, and he's going to be a huge problem for this deck because we're going to be having 4 power with lifelink. Let's do Midnight Reaper. He's a blocker, and we'll also gain more card advantage when our creatures die. We're looking like we're in a pretty good place right now. Looks like he's just about out of steam already. And actually, we might destroy that Chandra Spitfire with Murderous Rider. We're going to keep it on standby for now. For now, we're just going to play Gutterbones. And I think we'll hold off on attacking for now. If he plays a Cavalcade, we'll destroy... Oh, maybe we should destroy Runaway Steamkin. I'm not really sure yet, to be honest, what we should destroy. 10th Street Dodger is also going to be an issue if he can continually attack. But I think we're good for now. We've got a bunch of life. The real issue is going to be when he gets Cavalcade. I think we're going to destroy Chandra Spitfire for now, and then we'll just play a lifelinker Murderous Rider next turn, unless we draw 1 more mana and we can play Cavalcade. Or not Cavalcade, Cavalier. Witch's Oven, fantastic. So we're going to be doing Witch's Oven and Murderous Rider, and that's going to give us 2 mechanisms for life gain. That's really good. Let's go ahead and do Witch's Oven first. Murderous Rider. And now that we have stuff out, let's go ahead and attack and see how he blocks. We're going to keep Midnight Reaper as a blocker. Okay, so he's blocking Gutterbones. Should we sacrifice him for a food? I'm going to go with yes. Yes, we should. Draw a card. We got that land we need for Cavalier of Night. And we've got an extra food for in case Cauldron Familiar gets attacked. We're looking like we're in a really good place right now. He's still doing like 1 damage per turn with 10th Street Dodger, but we now have 2 mechanisms for life gain. Interesting, he's attacking with Fervent Champion. That tells me that he has a direct damage spell. Otherwise, he wouldn't risk attacking into my life linker. So, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think we're going to block with Midnight Reaper. And protect our lifelinker. And force him to use his direct damage on Midnight Reaper. Yeah. Get that card. And I think since he's tapped out, I think we're going to destroy Runaway Steamkin with Cavalier of Night. Let's go ahead and attack with Murderous Rider. Get that life gain. And actually, maybe we should get Gutterbones back, so that way we can sacrifice him instead of Cauldron Familiar when we do Cavalier of Night. Let's do that. We've still got our Cauldron Familiar who can sort of hold our ground right now by chump blocking his Runaway Steamkin and gaining us a bit of life. We also have enough mana to eat one of the foods that we have. So we can gain like 4 life. I don't think he's going to do 16 damage to us next turn, so I think we're okay still. Also, luckily, he still hasn't played a Cavalcade, which I assume this deck needs. He's still only attacking with Hinshu Dodger. Oh, there we go. Well, I'll block Fervent Champion then. Did I misplay last turn and forget to do my combo, or did I use Witch's Oven on something else? Can't remember. But anyway, we need to start doing that Witch's Oven combo to gain life. Let's go ahead and do it now. And actually, we're going to hold off on sacrificing this food because I think I might just sacrifice Cauldron Familiar for Cavalier of Night. We're going to destroy Runaway Steamkin. And then attack with everyone. Get some life back with Murderous Rider. And then we'll play Cauldron Familiar again and do his combo twice. I'm thinking this game is pretty much over. We're going to save our combo for his end step. Yeah, good thing about Chandra's Regulator, it does give him some card draw flexibility, but he does need to discard mountains specifically. So it's not just sort of whatever he feels like discarding. What else you got? Light up the stage. There you go. More mountains. Is that what you needed? I bet that's just what you wanted. More land. Interesting, there's a pause, so I think he might have a shock. Alright, here comes our big attack. We're pretty much going to go with everyone, I think. Actually, if he does have a shock, then we don't want to attack with Murderous Rider. So let's just attack with Cavalier of Night. And nah, it doesn't make sense to attack with... Oh yeah, we should attack with these guys. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, I think it's actually fine if we lose Murderous Rider. We still have a 4 power lifelinker in Cavalier of Night, and if he uses a shock on Murderous Rider, that means he's going to probably need to find 2 additional removal spells to get rid of Cavalier of Night, which is the bigger threat. So I'm fine with this. Yep. Predictable. Now we get some food from him. We still gain 4 life because we attacked with Cavalier. And, yeah. We're almost back to 20 life already, and he's down to 4. So I think this fate is pretty much sealed. Even if he gets a Cavalcade of Calamity, it's not really going to matter.
Anything.
What you gonna do? I assume you're gonna attack with your haste 1/1s. Yeah, because mono red does not have life gain, so it's really just a matter of time before we just wear down his life total with our Cauldron Familiar combo, even if he does block everyone. Yeah, this mono black deck definitely seems really powerful. I think in the last episode where I used this, I called it just a mono black deck, and I didn't know what to call it. Apparently, the name for it is mono black Aristocrats. Oh, that's kind of funny. On MTG Goldfish, they call it Aristocrats. I wonder if that's a pun with Cauldron Familiar. Aristocrats. Okay, so he's keeping Fervent Champion as a blocker. That's fine. He's got nothing in his hand, so there's no reason not to attack with Cavalier. What are you doing with Chandra? If I were him, yeah, I would take a spell out of my graveyard. Oh, you get to do it twice, right, with Chandra's Regulator. I see what he's doing. He's going to do 2 light up the stages. That's smart. Try and recover some card advantage.
Only if you've seen this one before.
More land, probably what you wanted. Oh, he's just conceding. Good game. We're off to a good start. Why would I say that? Let's go again. The other thing I like about this deck is that sort of like other aggro decks, you tend to have a little bit faster games than with some of the more elaborate decks that are like more control-y. I appreciate that. Witches Oven and Cauldron Familiar, that's all I need to see. Keep it. We also got Gutterbones. Okay, so I'm thinking this is probably... It's potentially a Simic Flash deck, in which case I expect counters, which means I want to get my Witch's Oven out as fast as possible. It's not as bad if Cauldron Familiar gets countered, because he can come back onto the battlefield in other ways, but Witch's Oven needs to come out immediately. Bant. So it could still be Flash. I've seen a Bant Flash deck before. And his mana is untapped, which doesn't dissuade me from that theory. Let's try Gutterbones. And next we'll try Cauldron Familiar. Even if he gets countered, we can sacrifice Gutterbones for food. Alright, we got it. So the combo begins. I love this Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven combo because it essentially puts the opponent on a clock immediately. Like whether they have blockers or not. They're just on a... What the fuck? 4-color? Or is this a 5-color, maybe? This could be the 5-color Fires deck that I was playing with the other day. Yeah, I think it is. He's going to search for a swamp. Yeah, we're playing against a 5-color deck. Cool. Well, I know when I was playing the 5-color deck, I was definitely feeling like I was susceptible to the deck that I'm playing with right now. So hopefully that holds up in this reverse matchup. We basically just need to keep the pressure on. What do we want to do? Probably Midnight Reaper, so we can recover card advantage every time we do our Cauldron Familiar combo. We're doing more damage. We're going to continue doing our Witch's Oven combo. Break on his end step. There's Golos. It's fine. He's got a pretty good mana advantage right now, but we're still... I mean, his health is almost half gone, so... Probably Yarok's... I mean, we have enough mana for both these next turn, so there's no real reason to decide unless we draw something else we can play. But yeah, at some point we're probably going to do Yarok's Fenlurker to diminish his hand a bit. Now we draw cards with Cauldron Familiar, so that's good. Another Midnight Reaper, fantastic. We can get a lot of card draw going now if we do that. I think we're going to do that. Priest of Forgotten Gods, that sounds really good. Unfortunately, we don't have the mana for Priest and Midnight Reaper, so we need to decide. I think we want Midnight Reaper, because he'll give us 2 cards every time we do our Cauldron Familiar combo. So let's do that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Can't attack into Golos just yet, but we can do our Cauldron Familiar combo for a while. If we can find Ayara, then we'll double the effect of Cauldron Familiar's combo. Okay, so he's using the ability where he can play like all these spells for free. Time Wipe, oh no. Well, at least we're going to draw a shitload of cards, but he's also got Casualties of War, so he's probably going to destroy my artifact. So this may be the last turn for that combo, unfortunately. We need to just draw as many cards as we can before all that happens. That was a really good draw for him. He drew like exactly what he needed to stop me from doing my combo. I feel like that never happens to me when I use Golos. I usually draw like 2 lands and like 1 spell. Is he going to Time Wipe or is he going to Casualties of War? He's probably going to Casualties of War and then Time Wipe. And then he's going to Kenrith after he Time Wipes. Okay, so he's getting rid of Midnight Reaper. Yeah, so now is the time to do Witch's Oven combo with Cauldron Familiar. Right? Yeah, I think so. Need to draw 2 cards while we still can. There's Ayara. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we no longer have the Witch's Oven. And, yeah, I think we just need to lose these. We'll still draw 2 more cards from those Midnight Reapers. What else we got? I'd like to draw another Witch's Oven. That would be great. But I think in lieu of that, we'll put out Orzhov Enforcer and maybe Priest of Forgotten Gods to make him start losing his creatures. Yeah, there's Time Wipe. Good thing is we can still play Cauldron Familiar after Time Wipe to chump block Kenrith. Wait, what the hell? Why are we still... Yeah, there's Kenrith. Oh, he doesn't have the mana to give him haste just yet, so we don't need to chump block. Yeah, so we're going to put Cauldron Familiar out during his end step. Oh, alternatively, no, we're not. We're going... Because he can't even attack into Kenrith, so we might as well wait until my turn. And we want to get Ayara out first, so he's doing double his effect. We have so many Cauldron Familiars and no Witch's Ovens. It's really sad. Okay, so Ayara's coming out for sure. And, what else? Maybe another Cauldron Familiar? Sure. Yeah. Why not? And this one we can just wait until later. There's no reason to do him right now. We can do it during his end step. Actually, we can. There's no reason to do it at all until we find a Witch's Oven. We can just sort of keep this Cauldron Familiar in reserve until we need him, or until we need a chump blocker. The main issue right now is that Kenrith can give him life gain if he starts putting mana into that. I mean, Hydroid just gave him a bit of life gain, but and also he's a flyer, so that's an issue. We really need that. We need removal, is what it comes down to. Because he has mechanisms for gaining life now, and we don't want that. It's going to reset all of our progress. I think we, the best choice right now would be a Murderous Rider. Oh, shit. Trample and haste. Well, that totally negates my chump blockers. So we're going to let that through. Let's go ahead and put this out now. We'll get the double effect from Ayara, and then we'll attack with both of them, probably. Another land, alright. Priest of Forgotten Gods is probably going to be good. We can sacrifice both our Cauldron Familiars. Yeah, I think the main issue we're running into now is that he can gain like 10 life next turn. No. He can gain 15 life next turn. Oh man. You know what? We need to attack with Cauldron Familiars and then sacrifice them with Ayara to try and draw a removal. We need that removal faster than next turn. We need that removal ASAP. Actually, wait a second. Can we just kill him with the sheer amount of creatures we play? This will do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're so close. Oh no! If we had attacked with Ayara, we would have killed him. No! 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 And then he's gonna gain 15 life. Oh, please let me be misreading this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, no. If we had attacked with Ayara, we would have won, and I don't think we're going to win now because he's going to gain 15 life. Fa. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Wait, no. We can still do this. We can do Orzhov Enforcer, sacrifice Ayara with Ayara, and then the other creature will enter the battlefield. We still got this. Oh my god. We're saved. We can still do this. My misplay is forgiven, I think. We'll do Orzhov Enforcer. We'll sacrifice him immediately with Ayara. And that'll give us our last creature to enter the battlefield and do 1 damage. Holy shit. Good fucking game. Oh my god. I was so mad at myself for misplaying and getting him down to 1 life and then having him gain 15 life the next turn, but we were saved. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god, I love this deck. This deck forgives my misplays. Let's go again. Oh man. Ayara. Ayara is awesome. Definitely glad I drew all those cards with those Midnight Reapers when he did the time wipe, because that's really what enabled me to do that. Witch's Oven, Priest of Forgotten Gods, Midnight Reaper. I like that we have options for removal and card draw, but we're definitely missing a piece of the puzzle with not having Cauldron Familiars. But I think this is good enough to start with. We'll keep it. Yeah, I definitely would rather have a Witch's Oven than nothing turn 1. Hello. Turn 2, Priest of Forgotten Gods. Turn 3, most likely Midnight Reaper. Before Murderous Rider, just so we can keep him as a removal option if we need. Ayara, okay, maybe that turn 3. Not sure yet. Until we get Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven is just sort of a deterrent for him removing my stuff. Yeah, I think we're going to do Ayara. Question is, do I think he has a counter? What would he have to have? If this is a Simic Flash, he would need like an Essence Scatter for 2-cost removal for creature. So I think it's okay to play Ayara. That's unlikely, I think. Let's go ahead and attack first and just see if there's a... Okay, there's no pause, so I don't think... Well, there wouldn't be a pause if all he had was a counter. And he could also be passing the turn. Let's do Ayara and just see what happens. He's looking at his hand. It's not a good sign. Quench. God damn it, I forgot about Quench. Well, there goes Ayara. Well, that's fine. Midnight Reaper will also help me draw cards. Sort of like, even to a better extent than Ayara would have. Yeah, unfortunately, he's not playing anything, so maybe I should just continue attacking with... No, I can't do that, because if I do that, he's just going to play flash creatures during my end step, so I need to keep playing creatures to keep him from having mana for flash creatures. Glad that I have a Murderous Rider, because I assume he's going to have a Night Pack Ambusher, and we need to remove that as soon as possible so it doesn't just keep creating creatures. Yeah, he's got pretty good card advantage right now. How did that happen? Is it because I have more mana out? What the fuck? What I need to find is Cauldron Familiar so that we can... It doesn't matter if it gets countered. Excellent. Let's do that. There's still a pause, so I think he does have something to play, but we don't need to play anything else, honestly, now that we have Cauldron Familiar out. Don't care. I don't care. We're still getting it out with the food. We're probably going to sacrifice Priest of Forgotten Gods to get the food and then start the Cauldron Familiar combo. We're going to attack first. We're keeping Murderous Rider for when he has Night Pack. And I feel like inevitably he will have Night Pack. Because, yeah, even though he countered Cauldron Familiar, it doesn't matter now because we could just put him right onto the battlefield without casting him. Let's start that combo up. We don't need to cast anything else, so we can just sort of play reactively now. Here comes our Cauldron Familiar. He could have a bounce spell, which would delay me a bit, but then he'd have to counter it again to get rid of it. And that's like a, what, like a 3-for-1? He already countered it once. Yep, combo begins. If he played his Night Pack, it's dying immediately. Another Cauldron Familiar, cool. Let's go ahead and attack. There's definitely a pause, so he absolutely has something he can play. Probably a Night Pack. Or maybe like a Frilled Mystic. Let's go. What are we doing? You know, you can play things in response to me declaring attackers, right? You don't need to play it right away. Hello? Good thing about having 2 Cauldron Familiars is that we can attack with one and have the other be a chump blocker if he does get a creature out. Here he goes. Cool. So now we have 2 attackers. There's no reason to cast anything else. This has got to be frustrating for a Simic deck. There's Nightpack. He is dying for sure. Yeah. I'm just double checking that I don't have pass turn on because I want to make sure I can remove it while he's tapped out. And here we go. He shouldn't have an option for... Yeah, it's just dead. Now, the only other issue is if he has another Nightpack, I don't have any more removal. So that would be an issue, but hopefully we can just sort of chump block his wolves that he creates if that happens until we're able to whittle down his life total. Cauldron Familiar combo. I think we're doing okay right now. The main issue is that we're out of cards. Cavalier of Night. Holy shit. So that's another option for Nightpack if he does tap out at any point, but I doubt he's going to. He's probably only going to play stuff during my end step. Is it worth playing Murderous Rider to bait one of his counters? Let's attack first. I think we might as well try. There's no reason not to. I'd rather have Murderous Rider get countered than Cavalier of Night, because that's potentially a way to get rid of another one of his Night Packs. Mystical Dispute. Pays 3. Yeah, I don't have 3, so that's dead. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Breaking his end step. We're still doing 3 damage per turn until he gets a blocker out. And we're gaining life each time. What I'm hoping he does is play a Night Pack to block my Cauldron Familiars out of desperation for not taking too much more damage. And then he'll be tapped out and I can play Cavalier of Night on my turn. More comboing. Also, I hope I draw another Witch's Oven. In fact, I'd probably bait a counter with Cavalier of Night just to get a second Witch's Oven out. I'd rather have a second Witch's Oven than Cavalier of Night, honestly. Oh my god, it happened. But the problem is I only have enough mana for one of them. No! No. Well, Cavalier of Night doesn't make sense to play right now, so let's go ahead and attack and just see what he does. No? Alright. Do I want to risk Witch's Oven getting countered? I think we're just going to pass and wait until we draw another swamp. And the good thing, he's not playing any creatures during my end step, so that's also encouraging. Yeah, I'd like to draw one more swamp before I do Witch's Oven. We're looking really good right now. I think we've pretty much got this unless he makes a huge turn. Yarok's Fenlurker. I think we're going to do this to threaten what's in his hand. And then we'll do Witch's Oven in case... Well, we'll do Witch's Oven regardless after this. But we would just want to sort of bait a counter with this. Because actually, this is a decent threat on its own. Spectral Sailor, alright. It's fine. It actually gives him card draw, which could be a problem. But good thing is he's spending mana on that. Which means he has less mana for Witch's Oven countering. And yeah, like I was saying, Yarok's Fenlurker is a decent threat on his own because we can buff him. Let's go ahead and attack. Is he going to block? Probably not. It's probably going to keep him around for more card draw. But he's getting pretty close to a critical life total, so at some point he will need to start addressing these creatures. Especially if we get this second Witch's Oven out. Which we're going to go for. Let's just see. If he has a Quench, that's not going to cut it. Negate. Okay, that's fine. Well, Cavalier of Night, I guess, is our last hope. Oh, and there's the concede. Good game. Man, I love this deck. I feel like the Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven combo is just so OP. You know? It's just like, I mean, it's pretty much, it's in like half the meta decks, this combo. Like, there's tons of variations on the colors. There's like Juned, there's Golgari, there's Mono Black, Rakdos. But all of them use this Witch's Oven Cauldron Familiar combo because it's just so good. Let's keep this. We've got a Witch's Oven. We're curving out nicely with the 1, 2, 3. We've got Murderous Rider for removal. Sounds good to me. We just need to draw a Cauldron Familiar to start that combo up. And yeah, something about this deck, I don't know. I just feel like I'm always getting decent starting hands. No. We're going to have to wait until turn... Ooh, another Witch's Oven. I like that. And the good thing is, if this is mono red, he's not going to have answers for artifacts, most likely. Let's make him discard a card. Or rather, exile a card from his hand. Yarok's Fenlurker is not going to be a good blocker for Fervent Champion, but Midnight Reaper might be. We'll do him next. We'll keep Murderous Rider for something like a Chandra Spitfire or a Torbran, depending on what we think this style of mono red is. Assuming it's a mono red, it could still be like a Rakdos. Too early to tell. The other nice thing is that we have Witch's Oven to negate any... well, not negate, but mitigate any direct damage he does to my creatures. We can just get foods for him. Yep, exactly as I said. He basically wasted a shock to give me a food. And now we've got life gain for later on. Cool. What else you got? Put at the stage, okay. Castle Locthwain, let's put that out. Let's do Midnight Reaper. We'll just keep Witch's Oven on standby in case he tries to remove that as well. He's got Bone Crusher, so he definitely could. But we'll draw a card if he does, and we'll also get a food out of it. I think he probably will. That's what I would do if I were him. I would just use Bone Crusher Giant's 2 damage thing on my Midnight Reaper. Kind of surprised that the mono red has card advantage over us right now. I guess it's because he has light up the stage and we don't have any. I mean, we're gonna draw a card when this guy dies. Interesting. He's gonna let him get killed. He should have. He should have. I mean, presumably he's gonna use Bone Crusher to destroy this guy, but he should have done that before I assigned blockers, because now he's not doing any damage with Fervent Champion, unless he's gonna buff Fervent Champion and do the. Oh, okay, he's doing it that way. Fair enough. So now I'm going to sacrifice him. We still get a food. Look at all this food we got. Yarok's Fenlurker, alright. So I think we're going to do Witch's Oven and Yarok's Fenlurker. Following turn. I'm surprised he didn't do his Bone Crusher 2 damage ability, because isn't he going to... Doesn't he need to do that this turn before he loses it? Yeah, it's exiled now, so that was a waste. Okay, Yarok's Fenlurker. And actually, we don't need 2 Witch's Ovens just yet, because we don't have a Cauldron Familiar out, so we could actually save that 2 mana for eating a food. I think we'll do that instead. I'll just put a break on his end step. There's Torbran, so he's dying from Murderous Rider for sure. And I think we're going to block his Rimrock Knight with Yarok's Fenlurker. And we're not going to use Witch's Oven on him, we're just going to let him destroy it. Yeah, we don't want to take 6 damage from that thing. And basically eating the food will negate the damage we just took from Fervent Champion, so... Good thing is he's just about out of cards, so we'll do... Oh my god, Ayara. So we're going to do Murderous Rider to destroy his Torbran. We'll do another Witch's Oven. Or actually, we get to eat our other food. But I don't know if that's worth it. I think we should just destroy Torbran and then play another Witch's Oven, and then next turn we'll do Ayara. Or we could play Murderous Rider the creature. We'll see. We're definitely destroying Torbran before he has mana available to react. So that's that is for sure. And then, I Actually, I think I will play Witch's Oven. Yeah, I'll play Witch's Oven just to have it out there. If I could draw another Swamp, I'll probably do Ayara and Murderous Rider. Another Torbran. Shit. That's not good. That's really not good. Gutterbones. No. Fuck. Well, I don't have anything good for blocking Torbran right now. I think I need to do... Oh, shit. I wanted to do Ayara and then Murderous Rider so I get her bonus when he enters the battlefield, but I think I need to play this Lifelinker to block Fervent Champion. Because Murderous Rider... Oh no, he's going to basically be like a 3-1 first striker because of Torbran. Oh shit, so we don't have any blockers really. Fuck. Okay, so we're going to do Gutterbones. Oh, god damn it. I should have done Ayara first so I gain life. Misplay. Misplay, misplay. And, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to see. If it looks like I might survive, I might let some damage go through. And then maybe sacrifice Gutterbones and... Or no, I should use Gutterbones as a chump blocker next turn. Yeah, shit. How much damage is this going to be? 7? I can take 7, I think. For, like, 1 turn. You know, in order to sort of have enough mana to eat foods and stuff. Oh shit, he's buffing these, so it's actually going to be 9. That's a little more than I wanted to take. I did not account for Castle Embereth. Hopefully he doesn't have a shock, because that would kill me. Oh my god, he's got a shock. Fuck. No. No. Do I have any outs here? I don't think I do. I think I'm just dead. Fuck. And you know what the worst part is? If I had played Gutterbones after Ayara, that would have been the difference between life and death. But because of that misplay, I died. God damn it. Okay. Alright, let's continue. We're still doing pretty good. I just need to, I need to slow down a bit, I think. I'm getting too excited about these cards that I love. I'm making mistakes. This is really good. We got a Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven right off the bat. Plus Drill Bit, Gutterbones. I love this. Yeah, let's keep this. It's still fine that we only have 2 swamps because everything is basically 2 cost or less. Even Drill Bit has Spectacle ability, so... Is this another Simic Flash? What the fuck? Well, if it is, let's get out probably Witch's Oven first. Because that's the one we least want countered if it is a Simic Flash. Because Cauldron Familiar can be countered just fine. We can just play him from the graveyard. And in fact, we'll have enough for 2 creatures. Opt. Huh. Okay. Still not entirely sure what this deck is yet. Assuming Simic Flash. Oh, okay. I've now changed my opinion to Temur Adventures. Which is also fine. Because we're getting out this combo right away. Oh, you know what? No. We're going to do Cauldron Familiar and then I think Drill Bit to see what they got going on in their hand. And get rid of a key card in their hand. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Niv Mizzet. Yeah. Niv Mizzet is probably an attractive target. Opt, I don't really care about. Expansion. He's going to need a lot more mana for that to be beneficial. Sinister Sabotage. I mean, I already played the things I care most about, so I think Niv Mizzet. He can't have more than, like, 2 or 3 of those in his deck, so... Who knows if he'll even get one again this game. Let's get rid of Niv Mizzet. I don't think he has ways to retrieve it from the graveyard with these colors. And also it can't be, well, it's just in general a pain in the ass to deal with after it's played. Even if we can remove it, it does a bunch of stuff for him before he dies. So I assume he has like a Wilderness Reclamation in here somewhere. That's probably what he's looking for next. Let's do this combo. The good thing is, to an extent, it doesn't matter. As long as we can just continually do damage to him with this combo. He's still on a clock. Oh my god, can I stop misclicking? Submit. And he's basically tapped out, so I think we can get out Priest of Forgotten Gods and Gutterbones as well. Yeah. Let's do that. Attack. Gutterbones. Priest of Forgotten Gods. So if he does play a creature, and of course if he doesn't board wipe with like a Flame Sweep or something, then we can just make him sacrifice it. Yeah, there's Wilderness Reclamation. So he's got mana available now for countering if he needs. Little does he know that I've already played all my spells. He may have like a Brazen Borrower, in which case he could bounce something. He's definitely got something to play right now. I think it's just the fact that he has Explosion available. That's why it's pausing. But yeah, at the moment he has no answers. Wow, so even if... Let's go ahead and attack. We're going to keep... Does he have flash creatures? I don't think so. So I think it's fine if we attack with everyone. Yeah, we probably just want to keep doing damage as much as possible. Let's play Gutterbones. Even if he counters this, well, we did damage to him, so we can just retrieve it from the graveyard and play it again. He's going to need 2 counters, basically, to stop this. Yeah, so he just let it through. It's looking pretty good for us. I don't think this color scheme has life gain either, so any damage we do is for keeps. Lava Coil. Well, we're going to have to probably get a food from him. Yeah, why not? We'll hold off doing our Cauldron Familiar combo for 1 turn. Oh, I hope he doesn't have a second... Oh, shit. Oh, I might have just fucked up. Yeah, I did. Oh, nice play, nice play. He just exiled my Cauldron Familiar to stop the combo. Oh, no. I fell for the bait. That was really well played. I even saw that he had an expansion in his hand, and it didn't occur to me until it was too late. Fuck. Well, I mean, on the bright side, we still have 2 Gutterbones, but that was potentially a decisive mistake. Oh, we just got another Witch's Oven, too. Shit. I really hope that he doesn't find answers for these Gutterbones, and it doesn't turn out to lose us the game, that we just lost that Cauldron Familiar. Damn. If I had stopped for a bit and thought about that play, I could have realized what he was doing faster, but I was just in too much of a hurry to sacrifice Priest of Forgotten Gods. Oh man, that was a good play. That was a good play. He baited me, and I fell for it. Do I want to do... Yeah, I should probably do Witch's Oven. I'll lure out one of his Sinister Sabotages. It's fine. Yep. Man. He baited me with the Lava Coil, and then expansioned it after I used Witch's Oven. What a play. Oh, great. Now he's got a blocker for my Gutterbones. He's only going to take 2 damage probably this turn, unless he finds something else. Man. Can't believe it. Can't believe I fell for that. Good thing is Gutterbones are hard to get rid of. Even if he does block and destroy them, I can just play them again. Even if they get countered, I can just continually play them. So let's just go for the attack again. What do you have for these Gutterbones? Yeah, we've got him on the ropes, but he definitely would have been finished faster if we hadn't misplayed there. So we're not going to use Witch's Oven, because I don't want to risk the same thing happening again. We're just going to let... And also, we want to destroy his creature, so he doesn't just keep blocking. So, he's dead. It looks like he might do something in response, actually. Maybe a bounce? Brazen Borrower? Could also have Bone Crusher. Explosion? He's doing 1 damage and drawing 1 card? Interesting. Well, at this point, oh, I see why he's doing that. He's doing it so that he doesn't take any damage, and that means I can't play Gutterbones this turn. That's smart. That's very smart. Wow. And that means I can't get either of them back until I start doing more damage to him. Man. This guy's making very intelligent plays. So I might as well sacrifice one of them at least, because neither one of them is going through. I'll sacrifice this one since I want to destroy his creature. But yeah, this person is surviving. He's making good use of of his cards. And yeah, I can't play those Gutterbones again until I do some damage to him. Another Cauldron Familiar would be amazing right now. Even if he counters it, I have 2 foods. So I think that would be a decisive turn in my favor again. But at the moment, we're sort of screwed because we can't do anything until we draw something substantial. Meanwhile, he's just gaining a ton of mana advantage. Presumably, he's got Chemist's Insights that he's going to start using as well to gain even more card advantage. I mean, not necessarily in his hand, but somewhere in his deck, he's got Chemist's Insights. Swamp is not what I wanted, but I'm going to keep it in my hand to make it look like I might have something, and we're going to hold full control to simulate that we have something. Yarok's Fenlurker. Oh my god, we can get rid of that card in his hand. He's probably going to counter it. If it's a counter, we'll just draw it as counter. Otherwise, this thing is going to take away whatever's in his hand. So let's do that. And this is good also, because if he goes through, we can buff him with the mana we have available. What does he have? Sinister Sabotage. Okay. Well, now we're both top decking, so let's see how it goes. Problem is, he just got a slight advantage by doing Surveil, but nothing too major. I just realized we didn't even need to hold full control because we're pausing from the foods. Castle Locthwain, excellent. So we can start drawing cards now. That's good. Another one. All right, next turn we'll be able to draw 2 cards if we need. He's got 2 cards in his hand now, so... Another Witch's Oven, alright. Well, let's, yeah, let's try playing that first, so that when we do Castle Locthwain... Oh, it went through. He doesn't have any counters. Good to know. Can we draw something else? Midnight Reaper, fantastic. Even if he destroys that, we'll have some cards coming in. In fact, even if he destroys it, we'll get another food out of Witch's Oven as well. If he doesn't destroy it, we'll attack and be able to get our Gutterbones out and get him down to 3 health. Lava Coil, nope. Give me that card. Give me that food. Another Midnight Reaper. That's probably not what he wanted to have happen. But he's not going to know until next turn. Yeah, things are looking good for us so far. I think a Niv Mizzet would be a problem. Yarok's Fenlurker, we're going to try and get rid of that last card in his hand as well, once again. Looks like he's got something he'd do at instant speed. So... Oh, interesting. He's going to let it go through and exile his card? The fuck? Oh, it's a shock. That's why. Well, I have the mana to actually buff him so that he can't be destroyed. I wonder if I want to do that or just let the damage go through and play Midnight Reaper. I think I just want to buff him. I'll just make his shock go to waste. Yeah. Play this land. Sounds good to me. And we're going to attack with Yarok's Fenlurker. We've got enough to do... Oh, wow, 3 buffs. Looks like there's no pause, so I think I can buff him twice and then have enough mana for Midnight Reaper. Yep, sounds good. I think we've got him on the ropes. He's just about dead. It's going to be really hard for him to come back from this. Yep, good game. Oh man, I was a little worried there when he exiled my Cauldron Familiar, but luckily we were able to recover. Man, that was a great play he did. I can't get over that. And oh, wow, look at that. Already we covered the entry cost of the standard event. Let's keep it going. Yeah, that was a great play he did with the Lava Coil to my Priest of Forgotten Gods. He assumed that I would sacrifice Priest of Forgotten Gods with Witch's Oven. And I did. I fell for it. And because I did that ability of Witch's Oven, I didn't have it available to sacrifice Cauldron Familiar and prevent him from getting exiled. He read me like a book. This is good. Cauldron Familiar, we've got some 2 costs. We've got Midnight Reaper for later. We'd like to find a Witch's Oven later on, but we can work with this for now. I'm thinking, obviously turn 1, Cauldron Familiar. Turn 2, depending on what we draw, we may attack with Cauldron Familiar and do Drill Bit, just to see what he's got in his hand. Or we'll do Orzhov Enforcer. Yeah, I think we'll do Drill Bit. I want to see what we got going on. You must know your enemy. It's very important. Okay, we're up against a Simic Flash. Okay, so the most immediate threat is Quench. Question is, do I think I'm going to find other answers for things like Nissa soon? Because at the moment I don't have answers for that. I need like a Midnight Reaper to deal with Nissa. So maybe it's worth it to get rid of Nissa instead of Quench and then just let whatever I cast next be quenched. Not really sure. The other thing is he could just draw more Nissas. Yeah, I think I should probably get rid of Nissa. That's the biggest threat. Let's get rid of Nissa. We can tolerate one of our shitty things getting quenched. In fact, maybe we'll cast Yarok's Fenlurker to bait a quench. Other thing is, we could just wait. We could just continue attacking and not even cast anything. That's a possibility. Because then, if we wait until we have enough mana, then his quench isn't going to do anything anyway. We just need like 2 extra mana for whatever we're going to cast. But problem then is if he's got flash creatures that he's going to start developing his field with. Oh man, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I know it's my go. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll let him do Growth Spiral. Hopefully next turn I can draw a Swamp, and then I can play one of these 2 costs and not worry about it getting quenched. Maybe draw out his Frilled Mystic. Oh my goodness! Here's what we're doing. We're going to bait Quench with this creature, and then we're going to play Witch's Oven. First we're going to attack. No, we're not going to attack. We don't want to risk him playing a flash creature. Let's do Yarok's Fenlurker. We'll bait that Quench. Hopefully he doesn't have a second Quench. That's something he could have with those 2 cards remaining, but I'm hoping that he just has the 1, and he uses it here. Oh, he's using Frilled Mystic. Fantastic, so he's tapped out. That's actually better. Now I'm even more assured that Witch's Oven won't be countered. And we've got a chump blocker for Frilled Mystic. This worked out well. Now if we draw 1 more mana, we can play Orzhov Enforcer without worrying about it getting countered by Quench. Although he may have another counter of another type. Main thing I'm worried about right now is Night Pack. But we do have a late game option for him if we can get Cavalier of Night out. Obviously he's probably going to have counters for Cavalier of Night. But it's conceivable to get rid of Night Pack if he does play it. Alright, let's do the combo. He's basically on a clock now. I think the main strategy is just going to be to survive and just try and whittle down his life with Cauldron Familiar. Oh my god, can I stop misclicking? It'd be nice if we could find a second Witch's Oven or an Ayara to accelerate this. There's Ayara. Problem is, he probably has counter. I mean, he's got Quench. We know that. He's going to use Quench on Ayara if we play Ayara, so... I'm tempted to just... No, we can't afford to not do anything. We need to make him play cards, because if we do nothing, he's probably just going to play Night Pack, and then we're screwed. So we need to continually bait counters out of him. So we're just going to play cards in the order that we care least about them. So we'll do Orzhov Enforcer next. We'll see if he'll counter that. And Orzhov Enforcer is also a nice potential blocker for if he has a Night Pack. So we let Orzhov Enforcer go through. Maybe he thought I had another Witch's Oven, but I'm not doing anything else this turn, so... Oh, thank God, he didn't have a Night Pack just yet. But it's just a matter of time before he finds one. Witch's Oven combo. You know what? I could sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer as well and start having a flyer attacker. I don't think this deck he has flyers. That might be a way to go. And then next turn I can just resume the Cauldron Familiar combo. No, we're going to wait until Ayara's out for that, because when the flyer enters the battlefield, we'll start doing 1 damage per turn with Ayara with that as well. And plus we want to gain life as much as we can. Just 1 damage per turn. Just chip away. Gutterbones, I think we're going to do that next. He doesn't know that we don't have any 2 costs, so he might let this through, thinking we're going to play something better next after this. So, also, we can attack with Orzhov Enforcer. Let's do that. Let's attack and then do Gutterbones. I doubt he's going to block with Frilled Mystic. If he does, I get a flyer. So that's a win for me, and we trade. If he doesn't, then that's an extra damage per turn. And we are just chipping away at him. Alright, Gutterbones time. Question is, does he think I have... I mean, he can't quench it, because I already have 2 mana. Yeah, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Now we've got Gutterbones on the field. It's looking pretty good. I'm just waiting for him to get a Nisa or a Night Pack out. I wonder if he just... Does he have just only counters in his hand or something? If that was the case, I would have expected him to start countering more stuff. Because presumably, if that was the case, he'd have enough for more than 1 per turn. Another Cauldron Familiar. Cool. Not that it matters that much. Really, the bottleneck for the combo is Witch's Oven, not the number of Cauldron Familiars we have. But the same thing. He can't quench it because I have 2 mana available. So let's go ahead and attack. Keep Cauldron Familiar as a... Oh, shit. I could have attacked with this Cauldron Familiar also. But no, it's fine. Just in case he has a flash creature as well, then we'll have 2 chump blockers. Or we can bait out one of his non-extra mana counters. Because, yeah, he can't quench this. Yeah, he's letting it go through. I know he doesn't have any board wipes, so that's also not an issue of playing all my creatures. Night Pack now? Maybe he's just waiting for... I think he might be waiting for enough mana to play Night Pack. Oh, Hydroid. That's right, this deck has Hydroid as well. Oh, he just gained a bunch of life and now he's got a flyer, so that's not good. Well, now the good thing is he's tapped out, so that means we can play Ayara without worrying about her getting countered. And that's going to be great because then we're gonna be doing 2 damage per turn. So that's might still be okay. And yeah, we're gonna wait to complete this combo until we have Ayara out next turn. Castle Locthwain, beautiful. Let's do Ayara. And do we want to attack with him? I mean, probably not. Well, we can attack with Orzhov Enforcer. Let's do that. And then if he blocks with Frilled Mystic, then if he attacks with Hydroid Crassus, he'll be open to fly attack from the 1/1 flyer we're going to create. So let's attack with Orzhov Enforcer. We can keep Gutterbones as a blocker for Frilled Mystic. Not even a chump blocker, just someone that can destroy Frilled Mystic. Yeah, so we're just doing tiny bits of damage, but a lot of tiny bits of damage every turn. Let's put a break on his instep. Yeah, I forgot he has Hydroid. Hydroid is probably the main mechanism he has for gaining life. Yeah, Nisa. There's not much we can do about Nisa currently. We need to just chump block all the lands while we whittle down his life. He's got a ton of mana available now. Probably has enough for another Hydroid.
Nature's true power.
I think we're gonna have to start using Orzhov Enforcer as a blocker for stuff. Okay, so he's attacking with Hydroid. Yeah, we're gonna chump block. Let me undo past turn so that I don't mess this up. Chump block with Cauldron Familiar. We'll do the combo. And then both can come back on the battlefield, and we'll be doing 4 damage to him this turn with that combo. Unless he bounces Ayara in response or something. But yeah, I think we're good. We're taking 6 damage per turn from the sky from this Hydroid, but we're still gaining 4 life per turn with this Cauldron Familiar combo. So it's definitely looking like it's in our favor currently. Let's complete the combo. What is this pause? What do you have to do? Good thing is if he doesn't bounce Ayara this turn, then we can start using her for sacrificing creatures and drawing cards. Yep. This is looking really good for us. Priest of Forgotten Gods. That sounds good to me. We can start making him sacrifice creatures and do direct damage even more. Potentially draw out one of his counters. Let's do that. I don't think we want to do Midnight Reaper just yet because playing a 2 mana cost leaves it believable that we have another spell to cast, and he might let this through. Okay, he's countering it. That's fine. He definitely would have countered Midnight Reaper if that had come out, so I'd rather Midnight Reaper come out than Priest of Forgotten Gods. Alright, attackers. Probably no one, right? Well, no, actually we could attack with Gutterbones and the Cauldron Familiars and Orzhov Enforcer. And, now we should probably leave blockers. I'm slightly paranoid about getting overrun. So we're just going to play it defensively. And we're still doing, like, what? What is that, 2 damage per turn? So, yeah, I think we're okay for now. In fact, I think we win during his... Like, in one turn... In the time space of 1 turn, I think we win, because we're going to do 2 damage with the Witch's Oven combo. We're going to do 2 damage during the next turn's Witch's Oven combo, which begins as soon as my turn begins, and then we can sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer. Oh, no, we wouldn't quite win there. We'd only do 5 damage. Never mind. I was thinking about the 1/1 flyer that Orzhov Enforcer creates when I sacrifice him with Ayara. Yeah, he's not attacking because I left everyone as a defender. Excellent. Let's keep this going. Yeah, I think I'm going to try for Midnight Reaper next. We've also got Castle Locthwain that can start drawing us cards if we run out of things to do. But yeah, it's definitely looking like he's on a clock. Unless he finds another Hydroid. I think we've got him. Do I want to sacrifice any creatures with Ayara to draw a card? You know what? I think... No. I'm just going to play it safe. Another Cavalier. That's not what I needed. Let's play Midnight Reaper. He's probably going to use that Quench that he's been holding on to the entire game. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have seen that coming. I even knew he had the Quench. Okay, that's fine. We'll just hold on for literally 1 more turn, because we'll do the combo during his end step, and then immediately after the end step, I untap my stuff and do it again, so he'll be dead. So he's got 1 more turn, essentially. 1 more turn to turn things around. There's Night Pack. He's not going to matter. It's way too late. Even if he attacks with everyone, we're still good. Aether Gust. Oh. That was a good play. He's going to gain some life and survive. Shit. Well, at least that means we're not taking 6 damage, but man, how much life is he going to gain from playing Hydroid again? Fuck. Yeah, that was a good play. That's like the exact thing he needed to do to survive. I can't kill him this turn, right? Let me just double check that I'm not missing anything. Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar will give me 2 damage. I can sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer to do 1 extra damage. Yeah, that's only 3. That's all I see. Fuck you. I know it's my go. Let me play. I like how I used to laugh off when people just said your go, and now I'm just like, fuck you. Yeah, he's getting as much mana as he can to pump into Hydroid to gain the maximum amount of life. That's smart. Good thing is, that means he's not going to get any wolves out of Night Pack this turn. I do need to draw a land, though, so I can play Cavalier and destroy Hydroid Crassus. Because presumably he's going to be tapped out, and he won't be able to counter. Yeah, he just gained 7 life. Holy shit. I really need to draw land. I need to draw land in a bad way. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that his niece is at 8. I need to do some damage to her. Is he going to attack with anyone? That would be foolish. Yeah, so let's do the combo anyway. I mean, there's no reason not to. And you know what? We might want to sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer just so that we have the flyer available in case we can destroy Hydroid Crassus. And also we'll draw a card, which increases the chances of us finding a land. Please give us a land. That's not a land. I need a land. Really bad. Please. Please give me a land. What do you have for 1 mana? Oh, you had to discard. Yes, a land. Fantastic. We can do Cavalier of Night. We're going to destroy his Hydroid. We're going to attack Nissa for 1 with our flyer. And, unless he's got another Hydroid, which he may. Yeah, what are we sacrificing? Probably Cauldron Familiar. We don't need 2. We just need the 1 for the combo. We're destroying Hydroid Crassus. And we're preventing Nissa from doing her ultimate. Yeah, this worked out well. We definitely don't want his lands becoming indestructible.
Stop.
So, boop. And we're still doing 2 damage per turn with our combo. So he's still on a clock. He basically needs to keep getting Hydroids to survive. Or to build up his Wolf Army. But even with his Wolf Army, we're at 30 life. It's going to take a while for him to wear us down. And we've got a 4/5 lifelinker now. Yeah, I feel like his main option is to continue playing Hydroids and attacking from the sky.
The land shall conquer you.
I feel like if he had a Hydroid, he would have tapped that thing for mana before he did Nissa's ability, so that's encouraging. I don't think he has a Hydroid right now. How many Hydroids does he have in his deck? We've already seen... Oh, that was just the one that he kept playing, so he's probably got a few more in his deck. He's already like halfway through the deck. Odds are he has at least 1 more in his hand. Other thing, though, is if he keeps drawing cards with Hydroid, is he going to draw himself out? He's bouncing Cavalier of Night? I guess that makes sense. But I'm just going to wait until he plays another Hydroid and taps out, and then I'll play him again to destroy it. I guess he might be more cautious this time and leave like 3 mana untapped next time he plays a Hydroid. Alright, here come the attackers. We're going to chump block. We're not going to block with Ayara, but we will sacrifice Gutterbones to draw a card. Yeah, we only need to survive for like a few more turns. Another Witch's Oven. That means we're doing 3 damage per turn if we can get that out. Let's sacrifice Cauldron Familiar. Also, we still have this flyer, so that's another damage per turn. I think we can survive at this rate. Even though he's got counters, we don't need to play a whole lot more. Oh man, I can tell this is going to be close, because he's developing this field really well. Cauldron Familiar comes out now. I just realized he's also got that Brazen Borrower that he can play to block my 1/1 flyer. So that's a possibility. He'll probably do that if I attack his life total. Hello? I'm gonna say your go back to him. Since he was so quick to point out that I was taking a long time. Yeah, so what can I throw out there? Oh, get another land. What can I throw out there to throw the trail off of Witch's Oven coming out? I want to just draw as many counters as I can out of his hand before I play Witch's Oven. I can do another Cavalier of Night. That's guaranteed to be countered if he's got one. Oh, you know what he's probably going to do? He's probably going to block my flyer so that I can't damage Nissa, and then he's going to do Nissa's ultimate. That's, you know what, that's it. That's actually fine as long as I can get this lifelinker out. But if he counters it, then hopefully he'll be... Yeah, there's Frilled Mystic, so hopefully he won't have enough mana for another counter for Witch's Oven. So that's fine. Let's see if we can get Witch's Oven out now. Oh, you know what? Before that, let's attack with the flyer to bait out all his blue mana for his, what do you call it? Brazen Borrower. Presumably he's going to play it to block so that Nissa can do her ultimate. Oh no, okay, he's still letting the damage go through. Cool. Well, let's try for Witch's Oven now. See if he has another counter. I mean, presumably he does. He's got like 7 cards. Another Frilled Mystic. Holy shit. Now I'm getting a little worried that he's got too many creatures. But it's only going to take a few more turns. Like, I think he has one more turn to attack. And then we've got him. Oh my god, another Night Pack! That's too many creatures! Holy shit. Am I actually in trouble now? I kept sort of like laughing off the amount of creatures he had, but he's got a shit ton of creatures now. Am I gonna survive? Holy shit. He might take out my entire life total in like one attack. Yeah, I think he realizes that this is his last chance. What can I do here? I mean, obviously I'm going to chump block his biggest creature, but how much is that? 9, 14, 20, 29. Oh no! I need to block with Ayara, I think. Yeah, because even if I do my combo, I'm only going to be at 28. I need to block with Ayara. Well, this just took a turn for the worse. We have to block, and we have to do the combo right now before Ayara dies so we get the most out of it. Shit. He might have turned this around. I can't believe it. He just kept piling on the creatures until he overcame my Witch's Oven combo. I mean, the good thing is we still have the combo going, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it fast enough. We should survive. Do I want to use Ayara on the flyer for like one last time? He's probably going to block my flyer with Brazen Borrower, so I feel like I might as well get a card out of it before that happens. What's happening now? Yeah. Oh man. Holy shit. It would be great right now, a board wipe. An uncountered board wipe. Alright, so what can we do here? The Witch's Oven combo is only going to give us 1 damage. We need to do 2 damage somehow. Damn it, if we had Priest of Forgotten Gods out already, we could have done the 2 creature sacrifice, but it's going to have summoning sickness. We can't use it. I think we're just dead. Fuck. Ugh. He got us. Yeah, that is a good game. God damn it. Because he's clearly got a bunch of counters in here. We're just going to play what we can until then. We're going to try for a Yarok's Fenlurker and a Cavalier of Night. But I don't think even if Cavalier makes it on the field, I don't think it even makes a difference. But we'll try for it. We'll give it our best shot. Hello? Your go. Your go. Obnoxious, isn't it? Quench. Huh. So yeah, I should probably allow that to be countered and then try doing Cavalier of Night. I don't think any of this matters. That was sort of... Yeah. That was sort of hoping that his Quench was his only counter, but it was not. Damn. What a game. What a game. I thought I had him for sure. But those Hydroids stalled long enough. Yeah. Good game. Wow. I've never seen a Simic Flash deck build up such a large army like that. Alright, 1 second, guys, and then we'll start this up again. Okay, let's continue on. Gotta say, even though we've lost twice already, I'm not mad at any of the losses. I feel like they've just been really close, really good games. And it's just like... Every game using this deck has just turned out really well, win or lose. So I'm super happy about that. Witch's Oven, Yarok's Fenlurker, Murderous Rider. It's a little sparse on the spells, but I think we'll keep it. Hope we draw some more substantial things later on. I like having enough mana for everything. It's good to have removal options. We have, like... We have a creature. He's not the best creature, but we have a creature to play. Yeah, I'd like to get to Cauldron Familiar as soon as possible. Hello? Are you there? This person doesn't even seem to be looking at their hand. Oh, there we go. Stomping around, so potentially Gruul. Good thing is that even though we're sparse on spells, we have Castle Locthwain in case we run out of things to do. We can start paying mana to... Or paying life to... oh, you know what? We're going to do Drill Bit. Oh, we can't. We have to do damage first. Alright, so we'll do Yarok's Fenlurker and then probably Drill Bit next turn. Unless we find something worthy of removing with Murderous Rider. Yeah, so looking like a Gruul Adventures and or aggro deck. I expect to see an Embercleave. Maybe we should hold on to Murderous Rider for when he tries to do Embercleave. Or when he plays like a Questing Beast or something. Because I always seem to get caught off guard by Embercleave without an answer for it. What did he get rid of? Edgewall Innkeeper. Interesting choice. I might not have gotten rid of that unless I had like a spare in my hand. There's Questing Beast. Alright. Well, I think we're going to need to remove that. So we have options. We can do Midnight Reaper, and... Oh no, we can't destroy Questing Beast by blocking with both, because Yarok's Fenlurker cannot block Questing Beast. So I don't know if Midnight Reaper is a good option right now. We could remove Questing Beast with Murderous Rider, or we could do Drill Bit and see what else is in his hand. I'm tempted to tolerate Questing Beast's damage for now and do Drill Bit. Actually, no. He's an aggro deck. We need to prevent as much damage as we can. Let's do Murderous Rider when he attacks. We'll pass turn for now and do Murderous Rider when he attacks. It'd be great if we could bait an Embercleave and then Murderous Rider him when... Oh, he doesn't have enough mana for an Embercleave. Never mind. Alright, we'll just do it now. It's kind of a shame. I wish he had enough mana for an Embercleave and that he had done it. Another Questing Beast. Well, that's unfortunate. Yarok's Fenlurker. Yikes. This is a problem. We don't have anything to do for his Questing Beast right now. All we can do is play Murderous Rider. No, even Murderous Rider's not going to help because he's got Vigilance. He'll attack past us and still be able to block Murderous Rider. Shit. Well, I think we need Drill Bit. We need to see what else is in his hand to control this. We don't want this getting any worse. Right now, there's nothing we can do about Questing Beast, so we just want to ensure that the situation's not going to get worse. So let's do that. The Great Henge, we definitely don't want that coming out. He's got another Questing Beast, but as long as his other Questing Beast is on the field, this one's not a problem. Rimrock Knight can buff Questing Beast. Yeah, I think the Great Henge is the way to go. This is like a long-term problem. If we can come up with like a short-term solution for Questing Beast, then we may be okay. We just don't want him getting the Great Henge out. And we can potentially recover our life total with Witch's Oven and eating foods and stuff. And Murderous Rider. He's probably going to buff his Questing Beast now with Rimrock Knight. Just to do that extra bit of damage. Hello? Probably Midnight Reaper's coming out next. Unless he goes down to like... Oh, you know what? If he plays both of these cards somehow, then we're definitely doing Yarok's Fenlurker to get rid of his other Questing Beast that's in his hand. So that is an option for getting rid of his second Questing Beast. Then we only need to worry about the one. Another Murderous Rider would be really nice. Or, you know what else would be nice? A Cavalier of Night. We could sacrifice our current Yarok's Fenlurker to destroy Questing Beast. Yeah, we gotta let that through. So I'm guessing he's gonna buff it with Rimrock Knight, yeah, and then he'll probably play Rimrock Knight the creature. And then it would be great if he had like a 1 mana green cost spell to play for his final... Oh, Spellbreaker. That's fine also. I mean, it's not fine. It's going to kill us probably. But we can get rid of Questing Beast at least. What can we draw? Gutterbones. That's not really helpful. And I'm afraid to play Midnight Reaper now because if we start taking 1 damage every time we lose a creature, that's going to take us really close to death. So let me think about this. We're taking... Oh god, we're taking 8 damage as it stands. We need to play Yarok's Fenlurker so that he can't play that Questing Beast. I think we need to play Murderous Rider. We'll have Murderous Rider, 2 Yarok's Fenlurkers. They can all collectively block Spellbreaker and kill him. And we'll gain 2 life. And we'll remove his Questing Beast. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. That's all I can see right now. He can attack with his Paradise Druid as well. And we take 6 damage total. But we're going to gain 2 life. But yeah, the bright side is that we got rid of his second Questing Beast, so if we can somehow find a solution for his other Questing Beast, we might survive. Edgewall Innkeeper, alright. Not super happy about him drawing a card, but nothing I can do right now. We desperately need something, like, we desperately need, like, a Cavalier of Night right now. Yep, we have no choice but to block Spellbreaker with everything. Is he even going to attack with Spellbreaker? I might just attack with only Questing Beast, so that I don't get any life. If I were him. Yeah, alright. Block with everyone. Destroy that. He's going to leave one of our creatures alive, because he only has 4 power. Which means if we do get a Cavalier of Night, we'll have something to sacrifice. And that means we can destroy his Questing Beast if we get a Cavalier of Night. I feel like that might be the only card that can save us right now. Priest of Forgotten Gods. It's not going to help, I don't think. We can do that in Gutterbones. If we put out Midnight Reaper, I feel like we might... Oh, no! Midnight Reaper can block Questing Beast as a chump blocker, at least, and we'll only take 1 damage instead of 4, and we'll draw a card. So actually, yeah, we'll do Midnight Reaper. We can do all these. No, we only have enough mana for 2. Let's do Midnight Reaper and Priest of Forgotten Gods, and then we can sacrifice Gutterbones as soon as it comes out with Priest of Forgotten Gods. Assuming we don't lose Yarok's Fenlurker this turn. We're just sort of hanging on for dear life, hoping for that elusive Cavalier of Night to destroy Questing Beast. Like a Black Knight of Justice. If he's got an Embercleave, I'm fucked. Yeah. I hope that's not what he just drew. That would be unfortunate. Lovestruck Beast, not great. Because he's going to play the 5/5 now as well and draw a card. Yeah, even a Cavalier of Night wouldn't be that much of a help against Lovestruck Beast. Now what we need is like an Orzhov Enforcer against him, but that's a totally separate card. Oh, man. Yeah, so we have no choice but to block Questing Beast with Midnight Reaper. We might as well draw a couple more cards by blocking these guys and preventing some damage. Problem is we can't use Priest of Forgotten Gods. You know what? Priest of Forgotten Gods wasn't going to do anything anyway, because he was just going to sacrifice like a shitty 1/1, so we might as well lose him. And, yeah, let's prevent 2 damage from him as well. If we get Cavalier of Night, we can play Gutterbones. Oh, shit, no, we won't have enough mana to play Cavalier of Night and a creature for it to sacrifice. We need to keep 1 creature on the field, so we'll take 2. This is all just hoping that we're going to draw a Cavalier of Night. Oh my god, we got one! Is it still enough to survive, though? At least for 1 more turn, I think it is. And we get a land. So actually, we could have played Gutterbones and Cavalier. We're going to do that. We're going to play Gutterbones, we're going to Cavalier, sacrifice him, destroy Questing Beast. Or, we could destroy Lovestruck Beast, and then Cavalier can block Questing Beast and kill it. That might be the way to go. Because Lovestruck Beast, we don't have an answer for, aside from finding some other card. So I think that's the way to go. Cavalier can take care of 2 creatures if he continues attacking with Questing Beast. So let's do that. It's still too early to tell, because we're at 2 life and he's at 20. But we're in the realm of possibility for recovering this. He may not even attack with Questing Beast, just because he's a lifelinker. And it'll be a trade. The good thing also is, if he decides to target Cavalier with direct removal... Well, actually, no. If he does that this turn, then I'm just dead. But if he waits a turn... Oh my god, another Lovestruck Beast. Damn it. Okay. I was going to say, if he finds direct removal for it later, then I can just sacrifice it and get 2 foods, and then eat them for 6 life. But currently I'm tapped out. But I'm curious to see if he'll attack with Questing Beast or not. If he just drew an Ember Cleave, he may just wait until he has the mana to play it. Because then Cavalier of Night wouldn't be an issue. He can just first strike, kill him. I wouldn't gain any life. The good thing, though, is if he does have an Embercleave and I play Yarok's Fenlurker, that thing is exiled and just gone forever. Unless he plays it during my turn without attaching it to an attacking creature. No, it's just an Edgewall Innkeeper. I mean, it's still not good. He's got a bunch of draw power, potentially, whenever he plays an adventure spell, so... I'm definitely at a disadvantage. Okay, he didn't attack. I live to fight another day. Midnight Reaper's not really what I want, because I'm going to die if I take too much more damage. I literally have 2 health. Yarok's Fenlurker I want to hold on to until he's holding a card in his hand. What do I do here? He's going to kill me if he attacks, I'm pretty sure. I'll block Questing Beast. I'll probably have to chump block Lovestruck Beast, and then how much will I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll be dead. I need to play a creature of some kind. I need to play... What do I need to play? I guess I need to play Yarok's Fenlurker, because Midnight Reaper is going to get me killed. I don't have a choice. Well, actually, I guess the choice would have been sacrificing something and then eating the food. Yeah, we do have that option as well. If we need to chump block with anyone, we need to make sure that we sacrifice them and eat the food. So actually, maybe I shouldn't have played Yarok's Fenlurker just there. I'm not sure how long I can hold this attack off. You know what I need? I need like an Ayara to start... an Ayara or a Cauldron Familiar to start getting me some life back. And give me more chump blocking. Have we found any? Wow, we've gone this entire game without Ayara or a Cauldron Familiar. I think that's a first. All we've seen is like Yarok's Fenlurkers and like Midnight Reapers. Here we go with the big attack. Alright, so how can I do this? You know, if possible, I might want to try and keep Cavalier of Night alive. Let's see. I can chump block Lovestruck Beast. That's definitely happening. I can kill his Edgewall Innkeeper with Cavalier of Night instead of the other stuff. I'm going to gain 4 life plus 3 from a food that I'm going to eat from sacrificing a chump blocker. So if I gain 7 life, I will be at... Oh shit, he's probably got an Embercleave, doesn't he? If he does, it doesn't even matter what I do, so there's no point in even considering that case. So I'm going to gain 7 life. I'm at 9, basically. I can afford to take 8 damage. 4 from Questing Beast. And then, yeah, I have to block the 2-1. I can't afford to block the Edgewall Innkeeper. So that'll make me take 7. Actually, no, I can block the other Edgewall Innkeeper. I'll be down to 1. And I'll keep my lifelinker alive. Right? Let me just double check the math. 8, I'll be at 9, yeah. Block. Sacrifice. Eat the food. And now it all comes down to whether he has Embercleave. He does not. Look at that. We were in the negatives for a split second, and then we gained the life back with Cavalier of Night. Question now is, can we do that trick again? I don't know. I think we might just be dead here. Shit, if I do Midnight Reaper, I can't even block with him, because I'll just die immediately. Wait a second. If I play Midnight Reaper, chump block with him, and then sacrifice him for a food, and then eat the food immediately, I'll have enough life to not die from blocking with Midnight Reaper. So, Midnight Reaper... I think that's the way to go. I think I'll survive if I play Midnight Reaper. Because I can block both of these big guys with these two. I'll gain 4 life, I'll be at 5. I can take 4 damage. And then I'll gain 2 life from sacrificing Midnight Reaper. So I think we're still good. Unless he gets an Embercleave. If he gets an Embercleave or like a direct damage spell, then I'm just dead. Also, I don't know what the end game here is. I'm just sort of treading water, struggling to survive. But we've slipped by so far. But yeah, an Embercleave would just end it. Even a Midnight Reaper wouldn't help me because I'd have to take 2 damage to remove something. So the good thing is Midnight Reaper will draw me a card when I sacrifice it, so that's good. Actually, wait a second. Which ability happens first when I sacrifice Midnight Reaper? Does its 1 damage happen first, or do I draw a card, or do I get the food? I need to make sure that the food happens first, otherwise I'll die. Hopefully it allows me to choose the order on the stack. I think that's what should happen. It should allow me to choose the order, since they're both my spells. Oh no, I'll take 1 damage first. Because this is a triggered ability, this one's an activated. I'll sacrifice him as a cost for the ability of getting a food, and in response to me sacrificing it, that's when the damage happens. I think I'm fucked if he attacks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Damn it. I forgot about that crucial detail that sacrificing a creature is part of the cost of this ability. It's not a result of the ability. Shit. Alright, well, what can we do? Yeah, I think we're just dead. We need to let this lifelink go through in order to not die from these big guys. So this is the only blocking solution, and then yeah, we're gonna die from Midnight Reaper because of the thing. Even if we sacrifice it. The damage happens before the food, so we're dead. Fuck. So close. I thought we might have survived that turn also, but slight misunderstanding of the order of effects. Alright, well, like I said, I'm happy with even the losses in this episode because all of them were so close and such good games. I mean, that last match wasn't really close. It was close to me slipping by and maybe surviving a few more turns. It wasn't really close to me coming back necessarily, but I still enjoyed it because it's like, it's kind of like how long can you survive? But anyway, yeah, I love this deck, like I said before, and we pretty handily got to 4 wins. We just sort of hit a wall once we got here. So yeah, let's see what we got for prizes. Okay, uncommons, as expected. Let's get a pack. Oh, we got 1 pack for free. Gems, also as expected, and let's... It's annoying that these Theros Beyond Death packs are here blocking me from getting more packs. Like, there's no option as long as these are here, and I can't open them. So I have to go to the store. But, yeah, packs. Let's get 1 more Throne of Eldraine pack. And actually, you know what? Since I've pretty much exhausted Throne of Eldraine rares, I think in the future I may start opening other set packs other than Throne of Eldraine until the new set comes out. Because, yeah, I think I've gotten every single rare there is for Throne of Eldraine. But anyway, yeah, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.